Welcome back to another module in Million Dollar Copy. This module is for beginners who are starting out as copywriters, and it's also for those who are seasoned copywriters. We'll be covering on how to write an effective and excellent copy. Let's get started. In order to write effective copy, it has to capture attention and also be able to amplify the interest of your target audience. It also has to create desire by empathizing with them on the problem that they're facing and propose or produce a solution to solve their problem. Your copy must include a call to action for your audience to take, which can vary from signing up to an email list right up to purchasing something immediately. Here are the important elements of an effective sales copy. First, you must have a headline, subheadline, and introduction. The headline is the most important element as it's the first element your audience reads. It's the hook for them to read and explore further into your sales copy. The headline is recommended to be big and bold to grab attention. For web copy, the font size is recommended to be around 50 to 54 points. Next, the subheadline is where it's used as a follow-up to further explain the headline. Remember that subheadlines are to complement a headline and is read kind of as one. Keep it consistent to the context set forth in the headline. Think of the subheadline as reinforcing the headline. Next is the introduction. This is where you introduce yourself and your company, because others might not know who you are or what business you're running, especially for new leads. Here you tell a story that must be relatable and relevant to the problem faced by your target audience. The story that you share helps to establish your credibility and earn the right to provide a solution to them. People buy from people they know, like, and trust, and this part is just that, which is getting to know you better. There are many story plots you can consider. The top 3 recommended are Rags to Riches, The Quest, and Voyage and Return. In Rags to Riches, it's a plot about how a person was poor before this and then managed to get rich after discovering or doing something in particular. For example, you can tell the story about how you were poor in the beginning and pushing a 9-to-5 job just like everyone else, and then you decided that enough is enough and you went on to take massive action. The result is that you are a millionaire today and have retired rich. The Quest covers going out to attain or achieve something, and you faced many obstacles and challenges along the way. For example, you survived a near-death experience, and it was through that experience that you realized that life is important and that you're meant to do something bigger, and that is to set people free and live life on their terms. It has become your obsession and your quest to learn the keys to success and share them with everyone. Voyage and Return is where you go to uncharted territories, faced many challenges, and returned with experience. This can be venturing into a new business where you faced many challenges, and now that the business generates 6 figures a month, you now return with experience and would like to share the secrets with your audience. Stories are powerful. We grow up as children being captivated by stories, and it's really not much different as an adult. A power tip is to use your story to seed the offer or solution that you're selling to your audience. For example, in your story, you can seed about finally cracking the formula and generating 6 figures a month. Then in your offer or solution, you can either offer a formula as a product, which requires your audience to purchase to get the information, or you could offer it as a bonus to induce purchase from your audience. Either way, because you've seeded that idea in the beginning, that story has now gained power and credibility. This is how you want to seed using your story. Then, after the story, present a solution to the problem mentioned in the introduction. By solution, I mean your products or services. You do this by listing out the features and the benefits of your products or services. Really, you should sell benefits instead of features to your target audience by educating your audience on how the product or service can solve the problem they're facing. Remember that features tell, but benefits sell. People are not interested in what your product or service is about, but how it helps them solve their problem. Also, include testimonials in your copy. Social proof is the key to hypnotic selling. An excellent example of social proof is a video testimonial by your former clients that you've helped achieve results for. This increases the level of trust and confidence in you. Now, in video testimonials, there's a format that you can follow. Don't leave it up to your clients to give you a testimonial because most likely they don't know what to say when facing the camera. You need to guide them so that the quality is consistent. The format to follow is this. First, share their name and what they do. Then, tell what problems they faced before they engaged with your product or service. Then share what was achieved as a result of engaging with your product or service. Finally, share what the result was after 3 months of using your product or service. This format is designed to produce top quality testimonials which are relevant and convert well for you. The understanding behind testimonials as social proof is the, quote, just like you factor. If a past client who is just like your audience can achieve these results, then it stands to reason that's the most likely outcome for your new audience. This is the thinking that goes on in the mind of your new leads. It also helps to lessen the risk of trying out something new. Next, incorporate handling objections into your sales copy. This element aims to answer the doubts of your target audience. For example, time taken or the cost to achieve the desired result. Here, explain why your product or service is worth the amount of investment. Reassure your audience that they've made the right choice and minimize the risk by offering a 30-day money-back guarantee. At any point within 30 days of the product purchased, if your customers decide that it's not for them, they can always send it back and get a refund. Now, this doesn't work for every product or service out there in the market as it varies. So what you want to do is, with this knowledge, adapt it to your business. A money-back guarantee is good because consumers feel their interests are protected and secured, and it's less risky. This helps to remove their doubts and fear. After that, put in a call to action. It's an instruction to the audience designed to provoke an immediate response. For instance, an imperative verb such as find out more, or even something like claim your free trial. Last but not least is the postscript. This is the second most important element in a copy after the headline. Recap what the entire offer is all about and emphasize the benefits, how your product or service can help solve the audience's problem, and also the guarantee. Notice that the important elements are the first and last to appear in copy. This is due to the primacy and recency effects, which are under a larger umbrella called the serial position effect. Studies suggest that humans are more likely to recall the items at the beginning and at the end than items in the middle. Therefore, it's crucial to recap your offer at the very end of your copy. In order to sell your services to your customers, you need to have some basic knowledge on consumer behavior. There are two types of desired customer reactions, which are the required outcome and the appropriate experience. When the needs of the client are met, it's known as the required outcome. When the customer's experience is congruent with the customer's expectations, it's known as the appropriate experience. Customer success is achieved through the customer's interaction with your company. Next, provoke the audience's emotions by telling a story that relates to the pain that they are facing now and agitate that problem. This is so that the prospects know that they're not alone and your service can help them solve the problem. Explain your offer with clarity, as this gives your client confidence to do business with you because you know your value and business well. Recap your offer at the end of the meeting due to the serial position effect. So why do you need to know this as a copywriter? Because if you ignore your customer's behavior, you ignore the opportunity for them to relate to you. People buy from people that they know, like, and trust. The feeling of trust is formed from knowing and liking first. To tie it all up, start with generating leads and clients and managing them to your highest degree. At the same time, you need to know how to cut through competition and noise by developing and communicating your unique selling proposition. Finally, pitch and close your clients and build a team around systems and processes. Rinse and repeat the same strategies and tactics to scale your business. Good luck.